Hi, and welcome to the Mom Live Show. Today, we're talking about a topic that's crucial for all women entrepreneurs in the online space: maximizing your return on investment, which is ROI. How many hours do you work each day? And more importantly, what do you have to show for those hours? Are you spending your time on activities that actually bring in money, or are you getting lost in the endless sea of distractions that is the internet? In this show, we'll be sharing a simple hack that will help you to focus on your money making tasks and increase your ROI. We'll start by defining what we mean by money making tasks. And these are the activities that require your input and have the highest ROI, such as increasing sales or getting new clients. We'll give you examples of different types of money making tasks, such as promoting affiliate products, writing courses, organizing group coaching programs, and sending out your monthly newsletter with affiliate offers. We'll also talk about the importance of tracking your results and measuring your ROI so that you can see what's working and what's not. Next, we'll dive into the simple hack that will help you stop doing stuff you hate and start focusing on your money making tasks. We'll share practical tips on how to prioritize your tasks, delegate or outsource non money making activities, and streamline your workflow so that you can work smarter and not harder. All right. By the end of today's show, you'll have a clear understanding of what your money making tasks are, how to focus on them, and how to increase your ROI. You'll be equipped with a simple hack that you can start implementing today to see real results in your online business. So, if you're ready to stop doing stuff you hate doing and start getting paid for the things that you love to do, then let's jump right into it. Hello, I am Rashida Green. I am the founder and CEO of Get Right Coaching, the host of this community, the Mompreneur HQ, and the creator of the Digimompreneur Academy, where I help moms who are determined to gain time, money, and location freedom to start, grow, and scale online businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. And I do that through coaching, content, community, and now through the Digimompreneur Academy. If you are ready, then I want you to go ahead and grab your paper, your pen, and your digital device, whatever it is, so that we can get started. But I do that, if you're joining me live, make sure you put hashtag live and tell me where you're joining us from: New York, Pennsylvania, California. Where are you at? Let me know in the chat. And the same, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, and also let me know where you are tuning in from. All right. And hey, I want you to stay till the end so that I can let you in on a little secret or a bonus hack. So if you would want to call it that. So go ahead and watch us to the end and make sure that you are keeping an eye on today's show, because we want you to be able to make the most money and get the best return on your investment. And that's why today's show is called Maximizing Your ROI, the simple hack for women entrepreneurs in online business. All right, let's get started. Let me ask you a question. How many hours do you work each day? I know some people strive for the 4-hour work week and things like that, or the 12-hour quarter, or whatever, 12-hour month. So people really have some ideas about how many hours they want to work. But the question is, how many hours do you work each day? What do you have to show for all those hours behind the computer? Are they spent surfing aimlessly on Facebook? This is me coming down. Or are you completing your money making tasks? Do you know what your money making tasks are? Maybe that's the question I should be asking. Well, money making tasks in general are those which require your input and have the highest return on investment, such as increased sales or new clients. Now, if you promote affiliate products, then your affiliate income is also a money making task. Writing your courses and organizing your group coaching programs, they're definitely money makers, right? Because that is, once you build those, that is to get clients in who will pay you for those assets. Your monthly newsletter with affiliate offers is a money maker if you're doing it monthly or what have you. Going on podcasts, that is not a leisure activity. Some people might be like, oh, I got invited to be on a podcast. Yes, but there is a point to being on a podcast. It is to get in front of a new audience, claim that audience for yourself, and turn them into clients, therefore making this a money maker because it puts you in front of the new audience with a potential to get new clients or customers. So right now, I want you to start a list of everything you do in any given day. You're at your computer all day, but what are you really accomplishing? What are these things? Now, I want you to write down what you're doing, what you're doing, a list of things that you're doing throughout the day. I don't want you to edit the list, just write it down. Write down your activities in typical day, whatever, Monday, Tuesday. Sometimes you might be lighter on Fridays. So, but I still want you to be able to record what it is that you're doing in each day. And after we're done with this live, I want you to take a look at that list again and start to sort the tasks into two columns. Money waker, that's what we're talking about, our ROI. And then the next column is just going to be called busy work because we can get busy real quick. Oh, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I ain't got time. I'm so busy. Oh, I'm so tired because I'm so busy. But is it a money maker? By doing this list, you may notice a mix of tasks across both columns, or maybe you're ahead of the game and most of your tasks are in the money maker column. If so, awesome. That's where you want your list to really be heavy on the money making column. But if the majority of your tasks in the busy work column, then you really need to make some changes. And just think about that. You're so busy doing other things that are not bringing you in an income that you can't actually do the things that are going to be money makers. So you're going to have to shift your day, your activities, shift even your mindset, because I do know that being busy is a mindset. Being busy can be the mindset of wanting to feel important, giving yourself more importance than what is deserved in that area. It can also be fear of actually doing those money makers. So if it's be interacting with your clients directly. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do sales. I don't want to interact. I don't want them to see that I don't really know what I'm doing yet. I'm just starting out, or I'm just so nervous, or I'm an introvert. I don't want to deal with people. It's all of these things that tend to come out in other ways. So internally, we're having this battle about why we're not doing this. And in our mind, we're saying, oh, it's because we're so busy. I mean, we're so busy. We're definitely doing things. We're busy. But it's just busy work. And it's usually a representative of procrastination, fear, avoidance. So that's what those things would look like when if you were to actually evaluate the busy work column. Is it really something that you need to be doing? Or is it just something that you're doing to avoid doing the moneymaker column? All right. So again, I want you to step back and look objectively at your list and what you do throughout the day. And I want you to see them in new eyes. And what happens when you wake up? Are you speeding through the morning because you slept late, or do you enjoy the calmness with your coffee or tea and your journal? Do you read any personal development books? Pray, meditate, exercise? What about jumping straight up out of your sleep and going to email or social media? Experts actually say that how you start your day is an example of how your day will progress. So, starting your day, busying your mind with unimportant social media posts will likely lead you to being distracted with other social media posts or busy work tasks throughout the day. Easy peasy. Just think about it. How many times have you actually gone on Facebook to respond to an actual client inquiry or a respond to a response that some post that you made and you want to follow up and respond to that post? And the next thing you know, it becomes this rabbit hole of social media that you end up, am I talking about myself? Maybe you end up in TikTok and you don't even have a TikTok account. Just end up there because people got some lives going on and you click on one, next thing you know, there's another one. And then with the algorithm and the pixels and all this other stuff, they track you and they know that you watch this video. So they send you another video. You're sitting and at the end, you're just sitting like this. And somebody walks in the room and you're like, oh, because you realize it's been about 30, 40 minutes. You've been sitting in that same spot watching those videos instead of doing those money making tasks that you should be doing. I mean, it's so easy to get caught up, which is why we have to use things like timers and trackers to identify what we're doing throughout the day so that we can bring it in, rein it in. And social media in general is not a money make, doesn't really make you money. So that's something that you may want to delegate. Now, I'm just saying social media in general, if you're just on social media. Now, those of you who are social media managers and who really know how to grow social media accounts for the purpose of gaining money, then of course you know that you already have a plan when you go in on how to do those money making tasks. So whether it be a group, a private group, whether it be you building a membership, whether you're selling out your challenge or what have you on social media, that is awesome. I'm just saying in general, if you don't have a plan when you go on social media, it will become like a drain on your time. You got to limit your social media time to just answering questions or starting conversations or engaging purposefully for client attraction methods. Don't get sucked into any drama or get involved in remembering the good old days with your college buddies and your good friends from church. Those are time suckers and not money makers. So make sure we're staying focused. But also, in contrast, if you start your day journaling or meditating about your goals, you'll feel more focused and motivated to work to achieve those goals. Consider writing a task light sorry consider writing a task list in the night before so that you are ready to go the next day. If you already have a list of your tasks for the day, then you can get excited and to tackle your list as you get dressed, right? Because now you know what you have to do. So you're like getting dressed, like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna make sure I send out this email. Oh, I have to follow up with so and so. Oh, I gotta make sure I do my three outreach emails, posts, or my LinkedIn follows, whatever it is. If you already have a plan for the day, you kind of get excited about knowing that you have this outline of things that you need to do that you're going to tackle and get done. I want you to to turn around and look at that task list that you've developed and prioritize those tasks with the highest ROI at the top. That's going to be the one that you're going to handle first. And which ones are going to make you cash? Which ones are going to get you clients? Which ones have the soonest, the most earliest deadlines? Which ones will attract prospective clients? Which ones will involve working with a JV partner, building new relationship? Which ones will make you happy? I mean, we're talking about doing a business that we love. These are the tasks with the biggest ROI, which you need to focus on while delegating those other tasks to a virtual assistant. Yes, I said it, a virtual assistant. They are so helpful in getting those things done. Not that the tasks are not meaningful, not that you're just giving them stuff to do just to be having them to do stuff, but these are things that need to be done or really do help to improve your business and get you to reach that you need, but it doesn't have to be done by you. You should be able to remember that your time is valuable, as is your expertise. You want to use both of those to create more income for your business instead of wasting time watching videos on Facebook and TikTok. Now, another way to think about prioritizing your money making tasks, especially if you have some really big tasks that are outside of your comfort zone, is to eat that frog. If you are joining me live, make sure you drop hashtag eat that frog. And because we're talking about maximizing your ROI, and I'm giving you this simple hack, this very simple hack to help you to maximize your ROI. And one of the things that I'm coming up with for today is the task list. That task list is going to be very important, breaking it down from money makers and your non-money makers, or those tasks that are going to be busy work. And so if you're joining me live, make sure you put hashtag eat that frog, or complete that's going by the hardest, taking the hardest task and eating and getting that done, not really eating it, but getting that task done. Or you can complete the easiest task first, right? With Eat the Frog, if you're not familiar with Eat That Frog, it's actually a book. It's the title of a book by Mr. Brian Tracy, in which he talks about tackling the scariest or the biggest task first, and then feeling relieved or a sense of accomplishment when you can cross that huge task off the list. I mean, there are some intrinsic emotional value attached to the things that we put on our list sometimes. So that thing that is like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to do it because I'm so scared, I'm so fearful, the things that we're not saying out loud, right? I really just rather procrastinate. I really just rather do something on the creative side. I really would just rather do something other than this thing that needs to be done, this big, scary, audacious, bold task that I need to get done. And it just feels so big. Well, that's what he's talking about in Eat That Frog. Just being able to overcome that hurdle of that big task that needs to be done, and then feeling the relief when it is actually done. But if you want to start your day with a little easier, less stress, then go ahead and complete 2 or 3 of your smallest tasks first, so you can go through the rest of your day feeling accomplished. Um, those are what we call easy wins, things that you can get done quickly and easily without stress, that really gives you that dopamine rush that you need to say, oh, I did something good. Yes, I'm completing something. Yes. And do 2 or 3 of those, which makes tackling other tasks easier, because now you got the rhythm, you in flow of getting things done. So you're like, yes. And so then that fourth thing, which happens to be that big thing, doesn't seem as challenging because you're in a flow of completing things that you have on your check task list. So now all you have in your mind is, hey, I completed that, I completed that, I completed that, I will get this done. Right. So that's what you want to do. And you can even interchange them depending on how your morning starts. Right. If you want to start off with one easy thing and hit the hard thing, whatever it is, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes life easier for you, that's fine. And if you're tired from a late night, start off with the easier. If you slept for 10 hours and you worked out first thing this morning, you have this new burst of energy and you're ready to go, then you'll have the energy to eat that frog. So I want you to balance what you love doing with what is helping your business grow and thrive. If things you hate to do are vital to your success, then again, I'm going to repeat, you may need to consider outsourcing them. And you might think, oh, I don't have money to be outsourcing. I'm not doing that. That's not something I want to do. That's fine. But think about this. If some outsource, let's make it an even number. There are some virtual assistants who charge as low as $5 per hour. Really, there are people. And then there are others who charge $25, $50 an hour. Some, depending on this level of skill and what they are doing, they can charge $75, $100 an hour. Again, it depends on the level of skill and what it is that you're asking them to do. In either case, if you are a coach, how much is an hour of coaching with you? Is it going to be an amount that is higher than what you virtual assistant would pay, would charge you? If so, then that would be considered advantageous to you to outsource that task. If I didn't want to, let's just say email, I don't want to go and check my emails. Email for me can take maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Somebody's going to charge me $5, $10, $25 to check email and go through email. or for an hour. Let's just keep it even. And then my hour is worth $300. Would I pay somebody $5 or $10 to do it? Or will I use my hour, that's $300, to do it? You have to think of it from the outside looking in. Look at the math. Look at the data and the analytics and the stats. Paying somebody $5 or taking up $300 of my time. To me, it sounds easy, but maybe not to everybody. So I just wanted to give you that example on why you may want to consider using a virtual assistant in your business, because that also would be an opportunity to maximize your ROI, your return on investment, because that virtual assistant can take that task off of your hands and do even more. Right? So these are the things that you might want to consider. So when we do, just to recap what we're talking about here, maximizing your ROI, the simple hack women entrepreneurs can use in online business, and that is just write down a task list. Take time to review your day, write down what you're doing on a daily basis, break those into columns. Is it going to be moneymaker or busy work? Those things that are on busy work, if you cannot translate them into money makers, then guess what? Those may be things that you either going to stop doing, delegate, stop doing, or delegate. Okay? Stop doing it or delegate. Another option would be to modify, which is what I said. If it can't be translated into something that's going to be worthwhile, like social media, it can be in the busy work section because you're just doing it and not really having a plan. But if you give it a plan, now you can move it over to the moneymaker column, right? So that's what we need for you to take a look at. And that's the hack. Simple task list. But it really does get you to thinking, oh my goodness, on Monday, I did and 2 money-making activities. On Tuesday, I did 1 whole money-making activity. I didn't even contact not near client. I didn't send not near email, right? So it actually putting it in writing puts it in front of you and gives you now this accountability to take action. Either now that you see these things on paper, either you're going to make changes to make sure that you are not doing as much busy work, or you're not. And if you don't make any changes and you continue to make busy work your day, then you are not going to be in a financial position to continue to push your business forward, because the money making activities is how you make money in your business. So if you're not doing money making activities, then you're not making money. And if you stay doing busy work and being too busy to even do your business, then you will be broke. So we want to maximize your ROI. That's your tip. And then the bonus tip, as if you stayed on and you listened, the bonus tip was to consider hiring a virtual assistant. Can do so many different things, so many tasks and responsibilities in your business, and you would not believe it. There are some that do specific tasks, like there can be a podcast virtual assistant. That'll be a person who actually assists you with setting up your podcast, whether it be the intro, the outro, recording, cutting, editing, whatever that may be. The same with YouTube. There may be YouTube virtual assistants. There also are e-commerce shop or Shopify or Etsy specific virtual assistants. There are people who do just Pinterest. There are people who actually are virtual assistants who can do set up your Dubsado or your whatever CRM that you have, can create landing pages, design websites for you. These virtual assistants are out there. They can be a one and done, or they can be on a retainer on a monthly basis. But it is all up to you on how you use their services, what you need them for. The whole point, though, is to make sure that you have a plan when you hire them. I didn't have a plan. It came up and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I could do this and I could do that. I can ask you to do this and ask you to do that. But when they were done, it was like, do you have anything else for us to do? And I was like struggling. Like, meanwhile, at the ranch, I got a lot of stuff to do, but I was kind of holding on to it like, I got to do it myself. It's just for me. I can't. I was having issues and experiences, some anxiety about letting go. But here I am telling you that virtual assistants can be very helpful in your business and can turn your ROI around for your business. And one of the other things I wanted to let you know is that you got to balance what you love doing with what is helping your business grow and thrive. If things you hate to do are vital to your success, remember, outsourcing them is an option. And if you are struggling with trying to put all the tech pieces together, if you're a coach, a business coach, life coach, health coach, fitness coach, whatever your specific niche is, if you are a coach who is struggling with trying to put all the pieces together, you know that you need email marketing, you know that you need content marketing, you know that you need to be able to reach out to your clients and follow up with them, you know you need all these bits and pieces, but you don't have the time, energy, or finances to be able to learn every product and actually implement every product in your business. Well, we have an option for you. The Digimompreneur Academy is definitely one of those that you could use to get assets such as social media, templates, captions. You can also get blogs, pre-written blogs that you can use on your blog. If you haven't already started a blog, definitely an opportunity there. Remember, I love passive income. So if you have a blog, you can actually start monetizing your blog with these affiliate links that I was referring to, but also with sponsorships and things of the sort, depending on what type of blog you write and what type of audience it is. There are definitely people out there who would love to have access to your audience and your platform, who would pay you for highlighting them or spotlighting them on your web page. So that's an option. We also have PLR products. So if you are an Etsy seller or Shopify seller, if you have your own website where you sell digital products, we offer digital products as a service, pre-written or pre-done or done for you. Let's say that done for you digital products that you can tweak a little bit, update, change the colors, and put into your own Etsy shop and sell them and get paid the passive income. And it's passive because you didn't have to actually do it. It was done for you. And all you have to do is say, boom, change one thing here. You can even do it in Canva and change all the colors to what your brand colors if you like, and then just post it on social media, on your Etsy shop, Shopify, or your actual website. Easy peasy. And for coaches, we have a new program coming out, Digimompreneur Accelerate, where it is a all-in-one platform where you can ditch your landing click funnels and you can ditch Mailer Lite and you can ditch all of these other products, because this will be an all-in-one product. So if you are spending upwards of $1,000 a month working with all these different bits and pieces of automation, guess what? We have Digimompreneur Accelerate that is coming. It is coming. It is coming. And we are going to be looking for about 10 coaches. That's it. 10 coaches who are ready, willing, and able to get their business launched and going, accepting clients in 90 days. And it'll be easy to do that because with this all-in-one platform, we have already designated coach resources. So if your coaching onboarding process includes you doing applications, we have an application already built in to the system, but of course everything can be changed according to how you want it to be. And also landing pages and automations, general automations like your deliverables. When you're delivering a download to a new customer, you have that email. If they make a purchase, you have that email. So we have a whole ton of assets ready for you in the Digimompreneur Accelerate. If you're interested, make sure you put that in the comments and I'll get back to you. The landing page is not quite ready, but we've been working on it. And I've been letting you know that it is coming. So if you are interested, let me know. Now you can just let me know. And as soon as I get the information ready, I can just send it to you. But thank you so much for joining us today for our Mom Life Show, Maximizing Your ROI, the simple hack for women entrepreneurs in online business. Thank you for joining me today. And I can't wait to see you next time.